What if a 2-minute daily habit could add 7 years to your life? Sounds impossible, right? But the science is clear, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works in just a moment. Today, we're breaking down 5 science-backed habits that will dramatically improve your health. These aren't complicated, they don't require expensive equipment. And habit number 4, it takes literally 2 minutes but reduces stress hormones by 25%. But here's what shocked me most. Habit number 5 has been proven to add 7.5 years to your lifespan, more than quitting smoking or losing weight. I'll explain the exact mechanism at the end. Let's start with the most powerful health intervention science has ever discovered. Habit number 1 is simple but game-changing. Move your body for just 20 minutes every single day. Not hours at the gym, just 20 minutes of movement. Here's why this matters. A landmark British Journal of Sports Medicine study followed over 400,000 people and found something incredible. Those who exercised just 150 minutes per week, that's about 20 minutes daily, had a 31% lower risk of death from any cause. Those who added vigorous activity, their risk dropped by 46%. But wait, it gets better. Dr. Mark Tarnopolsky's research at McMaster University showed that regular exercise literally reverses aging at the cellular level. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, start functioning like they're younger. You're not just preventing disease, you're making your cells biologically younger. And here's the best part. You don't need a gym. Brisk walking counts. Dancing in your living room counts. Playing with your kids counts. The key is consistency over intensity. Start with just 10 minutes if 20 feels overwhelming. Your body doesn't care if it's perfect. It cares that you show up every single day. That's habit number 1. Now, habit number 2 is something you do for a third of your life. And most people are doing it wrong. Habit number 2, get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. And I need you to understand how critical this is. UC Berkeley research shows that even one night of poor sleep reduces your immune cells' ability to fight cancer by up to 70%. One night. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. Dr. Matthew Walker, sleep scientist at UC Berkeley, calls sleep the single most effective thing you can do to reset your brain and body. But here's what most people miss. Quality matters as much as quantity. You can be in bed for 8 hours, but if you're waking up constantly, your health suffers just as much as sleeping only 4 to 5 hours. So how do you improve sleep quality? 3 science-backed strategies. First, keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your body needs to drop its core temperature to fall into deep sleep. Second, eliminate blue light from screens at least 1 hour before bed. It suppresses melatonin production. Third, maintain a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Your circadian rhythm thrives on predictability. Fix your sleep and you'll notice improvements in energy, mood, focus, and weight management within days. That's number 2. We're moving to habit number 3, and this one is silently destroying your health right now. Habit number 3, practice stress management for just 10 minutes every day, because chronic stress is literally aging you from the inside out. When you're constantly stressed, your body floods with cortisol. Over time, this damages your telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine how fast you age. Dr. Alyssa Eppel's landmark UCSF study found that women with the highest stress levels had telomeres equivalent to 1 decade of additional aging compared to low-stress women. But here's the incredible news. Just 10 minutes of daily stress management can reverse this. A meta-analysis of 47 studies found that brief mindfulness practices reduce anxiety, depression, and pain while improving focus. And you don't need to meditate. One study found that 20 minutes in nature significantly lowered cortisol levels. Deep breathing works. Yoga works. Even playing with a pet works. Here's a technique you can start right now. The 4-7-8 breathing method. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold for 7, exhale for 8. Do this for 2 minutes and you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, literally telling your body to calm down. 2 minutes. That's all it takes to start reversing stress damage. That's number 3. Before we get to the 2-minute habit I promised, I need your help for 5 seconds. Quick question, which habit are you most excited to try? Hit that like button right now and drop a comment. Just type 1, 2, or 3 for the habit you're starting today. I read every single one. All right, here's the 2-minute habit. Habit number 4 is the one I promised. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. It takes 2 minutes, and it reduces stress hormones by up to 25%. Dr. Robert Emmons, the leading gratitude researcher at UC Davis, has conducted multiple studies showing that people who practice gratitude daily experience better sleep, stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and reduced depression. But here's what makes this so powerful. Gratitude rewires your brain. fMRI studies show it activates your brain's reward pathways and increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for emotional regulation. Over time, you become more resilient to stress. The practice is simple, but there's one critical rule. Be specific. Don't write, "I'm grateful for my family." Write, "I'm grateful that my daughter made me laugh at breakfast today." This specificity forces your brain to relive positive moments, amplifying the effect. One study found that people who did this for just 10 weeks reported being 25% happier and exercised an average of 1.5 hours more per week. That's the compound effect. One small habit triggers other healthy behaviors. 2 minutes, every morning or evening. That's all it takes. That's habit number 4. And now the final habit that adds 7.5 years to your lifespan. Number 5. This final habit might seem intangible, but it has very real measurable consequences. Maintain a positive outlook on life. Dr. Becca Levy at Yale did groundbreaking research that will blow your mind. She found that people with a positive attitude toward aging lived, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with negative beliefs. This was true regardless of their baseline health or income. That's a bigger effect than not smoking, exercising regularly, or maintaining healthy weight. How is that even possible? Multiple pathways. People with positive mindsets have lower stress hormones, reduced inflammation, and stronger immune function. They recover faster from illness and are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors. Another study showed optimistic people had a 35% lower risk of heart disease and were significantly less likely to die from any cause over 30 years. And here's the best news. Optimism isn't fixed. It's a skill you can develop. Practice reframing negative thoughts. Focus on what you can control. Surround yourself with positive people. Celebrate small wins. Your mindset isn't just mental, it's one of the most powerful health interventions available, and it costs nothing. That's all 5 habits. Now here's exactly what to do next. From 20 minutes of daily movement to cultivating gratitude in just 2 minutes, these 5 habits can transform your health. You don't need to do all 5 perfectly starting tomorrow. Pick one. Commit to it for 30 days. Drop a comment with the number of your habit. I want to see if habit 4 or 5 gets more votes. Subscribe for more science-backed health strategies. Your future self will thank you. Now go make that one change.